Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Wednesday. It is the 19th of January, 2022. I got to get that down yet. You got to get, if I screw it up and call it 21, you got to hang with me. It's still January, so I'm going to make mistakes. So anyway, today it's much milder here in New York, and we've had a lot of snow melting, which is always a good thing. And so you can hear the snow sliding off the greenhouse. I was out here earlier, and you can see more is falling here already. I got to bring the shovel out and get that, but it's sloshing off the greenhouse, so that's not a bad thing. Anyway, a couple things. I'm going to give you a couple updates too. First of all, I will be live streaming tonight. There's Miss Molly checking things out. I think she's heading up for underneath, and she is. I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m., so I would encourage you all to join me then. And so that we will have it's 8 p.m. Eastern time, so we'll have a good discussion then. So you'll see here, I cleaned this out, checked the level of the tank. And so far today, over the course of the day, I've added another 300 gallons of water to the tank. We have some more cold weather coming in, so this was going to be the warmest day. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to top this puppy off. I'm probably going to do another 100 gallons here before it's all said and done, just to, make sure it's. I mean, it's at a good level right now, but if I do another 100 gallons, and I'll be more than good, and I'll be in good shape that way. So that is that part of that. So that's why that looks like that. 5 gallons at a time, just using the buckets and dumping the buckets in. So I generally do 20 buckets, which is 100 gallons, and then let the well have enough time to recover. I don't want to tax it too hard all at once. It doesn't make sense. There's no need for it. So I'll do 100 gallons, then I wait like 2 hours, and then I'll come back out and I do the next 100 gallons. So I've done 300 gallons so far today. I'm probably going to do one more run. I'll do another 100 gallons, and that should really fill it up way beyond anything that I've had it filled up lately. And that way I should be good to go for this little cold streak that's coming. The other thing I was going to tell you guys, I have made a decision for my solar in West Virginia. I was talking to Brian. Don't you eat your own crap. What's the matter with you? Look at the ears back. Sorry guys, she was right in the middle of having a little snacky snack. Get away from there. Don't you do it. What? Yes. We'll just show up. Yeah. Okay. Is that like you're like one of those chicks, instead of having a little bitty doggy, you have your big old cat? I see. All right. All right. So anyway, oh my goodness. So before I was distracted with the dog trying to eat her own crap, I'm going to tell you what, there is never a dull moment when you have animals. Never. There's always something going on. And what? They are a trip. Animals are a trip. And German Shepherds are notorious. So first of all, anybody who's saying, oh, well, it's because of this or it's because of that, German Shepherds are notorious for eating their own crap. Just so you know. Okay? I've had German Shepherds in the past, and every German Shepherd we ever had ate its own crap. I don't know why, but that's what they do. So anyway, all right, let's get back to what I was talking about. So I made a decision of what I'm going to do. So I was talking to Brian, that's my electrician that is part of my group up here. And he is, we were talking, and I was, we had originally thought about, if I put it, the panels, mounted them on a building, then don't you do it, Hella, get away from there. I don't want you doing it. She was going right back. We were originally talking about mounting the panels on a building, but the size of the building would have to be, right now that's not going to be possible, because we were going to do it like on a battery room and mount them right on the roof of that. But because we're not going with a great big battery room to start out with, we're going with a smaller battery room, because I don't know if you guys have seen again, the cost of lumber is astronomical once again, and I don't see that being any better 2 months from now. So you know, we're gonna do things smartly. We're gonna try to be smart about things. So anyway, yeah, it just never stops. But so anyway, we talked about, I was thinking of doing a pole mount, like the solar panels over here. Let me just walk over here so you guys can get the visual. I was thinking of doing a pole mount like this one over here for the solar panels. And what Brian had suggested, he said they have... Heather, are you going to bring the puppies in? Please? And he just came back out.
I know, he wanted to go back out to the swamp.
Buddy, what are you doing? You little tiny kitty. Now guys, just so you know, for the lady that said my fat, obese cat is because it eats nothing but dry food, Buddy eats nothing but dry food. And he was talking about poor Miss Soxy. She has since developed quite the complex that somebody said she was obese. And we've had to have her in therapy now. Just so thank you for that person that called poor Miss Soxy obese. She was quite traumatized by that. No, do not jump. Go. Go. I know. Sorry. Go, Caesar. Yeah, you should see some of the emails I get, guys. But anyway, so yes, because that person said negative things about poor Miss Soxy, she has become quite traumatized, and now she's seeing a therapist trying to get over that situation. Okay, let's get back to what I was talking about. Yeah, this one's going to be one of those all over the place videos, but that's okay. So anyway, what ended up happening is we were talking, and he said that probably because of the cost of everything, because everything is so freaking expensive right now, there are ground mount kits that I could buy. And so I was like, okay, I'm listening. And he said the ground mount kits, it's going to be less expensive. And the best part about the ground mount kits, if I decide down the road to move them someplace else, I can do that with no problem. If you have a fixed rack like we have over here, once you put that rack there, it never moves. So hold on a second, I'm going to just do this. I had it open today because it was a milder day, and as you can see, the chickens were like, yep, nope, not doing it. So, and the next 2 days are going to be extremely cold, so I figured, well, I'll see if they want to come out today, and they decided not to. So anyway, we decided to go with ground mount kits, which I ordered today. They have, part of it is they have these things that you screw into the ground. Those came from Tractor Supply, and I had to buy those online only. You can't get them in the store, and they're like $30 a piece. So I needed 8 of them. I needed 8 of these other brackets, and and those ones right around the same, about $30 a piece. And then the 2 kits themselves, and the kits themselves were like $150 a piece. So I needed 2 of them because I have, I have the 6 solar panels, but each one of these racks will hold 4. So if I wanted to up it and buy a couple more solar panels, I could do that, and it will hold 8 panels. But what we're going to do is one of the other guys in my group has bought panels as well, and so he's going to be purchasing some of the ground kits as well. So obviously we're going to utilize, the extra 2 that I have spots, and he'll be able to mount a couple of his panels on there. So that's how we're going to do that. But yeah, so that's what we've decided to do. And I like the idea of, if down the road we decide, well, you know what, we need to put these in a different spot, we can just get them up, take them off, put them in a different spot. And I really, really like that idea. So that is what we're going to go with. So total investment in this, these two ground mount racks, plus the other components that I have to have, it's a grand total of about $900. Okay, so I did order that, and so they are going to be coming. And so now I don't have to worry about, because my big thing is, I was thinking, I got to go down, I got to dig holes, I'm going to have to get cement, I'm going to have to go and buy the piping and then the condor. And if I went that way, it would have cost me more to do it that way than the way that I'm doing it. So, and it would be fixed, like I said, and I would not be able to, move them down the road if I want to. So I really, really like the idea. Oh, everything's just really sloshing off the greenhouse. A couple more things just fell off of there. So we'll walk up here and we'll look at the path, because like I said, I'm going to have to come out here with a shovel. But it's all, yeah, see right there, it all just fell down into the path. So I will definitely clean that all up, because I definitely don't want that freezing when the weather turns crappy, which it's going to do tonight. I think tonight our low is going down, gosh, I think it was at 14, something like that. So just one of those kind of things. But anyway, so that's the decision that we've decided to go with for our mounting of the solar panels in West Virginia. And so you guys are going to be able to see all that when I do that, when I set that up. And I will, like I said, I will explain everything as we go. But the cost of the 2 solar racks, plus the other components that I need to have for them to make sure that it doesn't blow away, and everything else. The ground screws are really, really cool, because you put the ground screws in, and then, like I said, you just, if you decide to move the panels, you just unscrew the ground screws from the ground. It's just like a big old screw. And so that's pretty awesome. And so I'm really excited about that, because that's one thing that relieves one stressor that I have, because I was thinking I have to wait till it's warm enough so that I can put a pole in the ground and then concrete it in there, and all those things were in my head. So this way, it's not going to make a difference. I don't have to have it a certain temperature. So I just screw them into the ground, so that's a win-win situation there. And so we'll get to that point, and we'll get things squared away, and we'll go from there. He's chasing his own tail. He's a nut job. He's the best cat, I can tell you that right now. I mean, he is, well, I know I say that about all my cats, but he has really thrived since we got him. And especially since we got out here, because he really, when we were living in Greece, New York, he wanted outside. And I couldn't let him go outside there because it just wasn't safe. And so, once we got out here, he's just absolutely been in his glory out here. And he's just such a good cat. I'm glad we took him. I am. I kind of like you growing on me. So, anyway, folks, real quick, I want to talk about my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community there. And so we have over there, it is free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. Once you've joined, you can check the message boards. Look for somebody in your state or country that is like-minded. Again, that is the resource that we set up for you guys to connect with like-minded people. So definitely take advantage of that. Also, on my website, we have the Forefathers, which is a CBD and hemp store. And again, if you go in there to my website, preppernurse1.com, you will see their logo. Once you see their logo, if you click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you are on their website, you can make a purchase of a CBD or hemp product. When you check out, make sure you use the discount code PrepperNurse1 and you will save yourself 15% on your purchase. Last but not least, we have the Legacy freeze-dried food on my website. So again, preppernurse1.com, you click on store, it will drop down, you will see Legacy. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. It is 25-year shelf life, it is GMO free. Gluten options are available as well, so definitely take advantage of those things. You can see where a bunch of stuff fell off of here today because of the weather changing, which is good. Get rid of some of that snow and ice on top of everything. It also had sloshed off of the battery room, as you can see. So anyway, I am going to jump off of here for now, guys. I hope everybody's having a great day. I will see you all tonight. We'll have an awesome discussion, I hope, this evening. And I'm not sure what the topic is going to be yet, but we'll figure that one out. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and I think we need to really focus on that, and we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? So I am going to check for eggs now. Should I do it now or make you all wait for tonight? You know the answer to that. I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.